another question. You don't want to answer that. Let me ask
You were
another question.
censured by Congress, Senator, for comments just like this that are so reckless.
There's two things I'm proud of so far. I know they'll last. We changed the basic formula of how to make an economy work.
And as you all know me, because we have spent long hours, long days, and months and years together, it is not my nature to go quietly into the night. So don't worry about that.
Freedom is back in style. Welcome to the revolution. Behind-the-scenes information on breaking news and more bold, inspired solutions for America. Stay right here for our final news roundup and information overload.
All right, news roundup and information overload hour. Toll-free, our number is 800-941-SEAN if you want to be a part of the program. So Joe Biden is asked this week whether or not he deserves the credit for this deal for ceasefire and this prisoner swap, which is unbelievably lopsided, which we have discussed in great specificity and detail, which frustrates the living daylights out of me. And there's no doubt, even the Prime Minister of Qatar, I'm not the biggest fan of anybody in Qatar, because remember, they were housing in their luxury hotels a lot of Hamas's leadership right after October the 7th. But more importantly, you know, this might be the only opportunity we have to get whatever remaining hostages are alive out. I want to see that happen. Then I want to see Gaza, and that would include, by the way, Lebanon. That would include the Houthi rebels, all neutralized, demilitarized. And that would mean taking on the head of the snake, and the head of the snake is Iran. But this is Joe Biden. Is this a joke? Is this a joke? As if, like, he did nothing. It was the real threat of Donald Trump coming into office, very similar to when Reagan was coming into office, and Iran releasing, upon the inauguration of Ronald Reagan, American hostages held 444 days, almost the same amount of time that these hostages, Israeli, American, and other, have been held as well. Anyway, here's what President Trump said if it doesn't happen before Inauguration Day.
All hell must be paid if we don't release the hostages. Do I have to define it for you? All hell will break out. If those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East. And it will not be good for Hamas. And it will not be good, frankly, for anyone. All hell will break out. I don't have to say anymore, but that's what it is. And they should have given them back a long time. They should have never taken them. They should have never been the attack of October 7th. People forget that. Thank you.
What's the credit for this, Mr. President? You or Trump?
Is that a joke? Oh, thank you.
Is that a joke? No, it's just the fact that if not for Donald Trump, there would be no chance of getting any of these hostages back. Then, of course, you have Joe Biden doesn't mention when Donald Trump said all hell will break loose, there was somebody standing next to him.